Well, today is a very special one. Today we're headlining with Skarlett Riot and supported by Vorstellan and Ellen. I've followed Skarlett Riot since 2014 at least, since they turned me down the tour. So obviously they're fantastic because I'm still going. We've also got Vorstellan, another band which I followed for a long time. And we've got a new one who I haven't seen before called Ellen. I expect tonight's going to be great at the Grove. I've never been to this venue either, so I assume tonight's going to be great, and let's find out. My very first time at the Grove ever. First on was Vorstellan with Natalie on drums, Stuart vocals and guitar, and Brandon on bass. Next up is Ellen, which is pagan and Viking metal. They were a lot better than expected. They blew me away, and I would love to see them again. Check them out in the interview at the end of this video. This is definitely a band to watch out for. Skarlett Riot. As I've said, they're one of my favourite bands of all time. I've followed them for over a decade. They get better and better. I've got some video clips of how great they are, so check it out.
We are Skarlett Riot. This next one is called Breaking the Habit.
I'm here with Stuart from Vorstellan.
Hello, are you okay? Nice to be here with you.
Yeah, that was a really good show. What do you think of it?
It's been great. Like, it's been good to come back after 2 years. It's been good to actually perform again. I'm beaten. I'm sore. I pulled my neck. It's old age. It's old age.
Yeah, it's been a while since you performed with us, hasn't it? You had a distance, but now you're glad to be back.
Yeah, like, I'm glad to be back because it just means that, like, I get to connect with yourself. I get to connect with everyone that's come down, and it's one of those things where when you're not doing it, you miss it so much and things. And like, this life is like, this band is like my identity.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, like, you do generally miss it when you're not around it.
Yeah.
And stuff, man.
So do you have messages to anyone who's missed you? So I know a lot of people have missed you.
Yeah. Just thank you. You know, even when we haven't been a band, like, thank you for being there, for being supportive. You know, still messaging me, asking what's going on. Like, even yourself is asking kind of what's going on. And just generally, the love has always been there, and it's never faded. And that's something that's really surprising to me, is that it's just never faded or anything at all, honestly.
So for anyone who's interested, where would you say, where can they find you? Like social media or anywhere? Where
Social media, yeah. So you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. We're on like Spotify. We're on all digital streaming platforms. We don't have TikTok. I'm just too old. I'm too old for TikTok. So yeah.
Well, yeah, well, thank you for your time and all the
Oh, honestly, no problem. And just one more thing. We'll see you in June, on the 29th of June, for our headline show. So thank you, and thank you to Adam for being such a great friend, for being an amazing host and such an amazing music lover. Like, genuinely glad to have you as a friend, man. So thank you.
Okay, I'm with Ellen from Ellen, and just want to say, wow, that was an amazing set. Like, I've never seen you before, and just like bang, bang, bang.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
What did you think about it?
Oh, I had a great time. I mean, we all had a great time. We knew that obviously performing with Skarlett Riot and also Vorstellan as well. We knew it was going to be a great night, but the stage, the sound, thanks to Phil, it was awesome. So we were really proud of that. Yeah, we had a great time. Yeah.
I bet, yeah. So if people want to find out about you, where would you say? Like social media, where can people find out about the band?
Yeah, so Instagram, Facebook, we're on literally everything. So on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, literally anything you can think of. We've got a website. So our website, I believe, is www.officiallnmusic.com, I think. And Facebook, Instagram, especially Instagram, is this is LN Metal. And same for Facebook, YouTube, literally everything. Apple Music, Spotify, all platforms. We are on everything. So
No,
yeah.
it's cool. So you're very unique. So what would you say the band represents?
So we describe ourselves as a pagan Viking metal band. So the way that we sort of describe it to people is we have the Viking aesthetic with the sort of folk influences in our music, but also we have the pagan sort of lyrics and the influences in that. So sort of witchy lyrics, you know, satanic lyrics, that sort of thing. So a little bit of a mix of everything. But we are so energetic. Our music, I think, just comes alive on stage. We are such a live performing band. We put so much energy into our live shows, and I think, you know, some people sort of struggle sometimes to understand what we're about and our sound when they listen to us, and then they see us live and they just think, oh my god, I get it. And I think it just makes sense. So if you're there and you're around, come and see us live.
No, yeah, it was great.
And you'll understand.
Like I said, today was my first time, and I didn't know what to expect. It was like, whoa.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like the third or fourth song, I was jumping up and down as well.
Yeah. I think like it's not super energetic. It's not poppy. It's not full on metal. It's not screaming at you all the time. I think there's like a real good mix of like melodic aspects to the music while also screamo and things like that. So I think if you like the pagan and the Viking, we, you know, obviously, as you can see, we dress up as Vikings on stage. So if you like that sort of influence with sort of melodic but also really aggressive tones in the music, with underlying stories and tales, then you will love Ellen.
Yeah, so it's like a cross between like Viking Shield Maidens and like Boudica with the Celts.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Viking Shield Maidens and the Witch of the Forest. And you bring them together, and it's a match made in heaven.
So it's like Eamon and Morphin Huntress.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time. It's been great.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
I'm extremely lucky to have an interview with Chloe as well from Skarlett Riot.
Hi everyone!
Yeah, what a fantastic show. That was amazing.
Thank you so much, thank you. Like, the adrenaline rush has just hit me.
I know. I mean, because, as you know, I've followed the band for over 10 years now, and I even wore the shirt to Washington, D.C. So
I love it, I love that commitment.
I know, yeah. So the lullaby was a very powerful one. I know that was the first one you've done today live. How did that make you feel?
Amazing, just the energy of the song and the whole emotion behind it. I think playing it live, it really comes across, and I hope everybody loved it. I think everyone seemed to be really into it, so I was trying not to cry.
So was that as well.
Oh. Yeah, it's a very emotional track, definitely, and it meant a lot to be able to play it tonight for first time in Newcastle.
I know, yeah, and I know it's been a long time since been in Newcastle, but that's no fault of your own. But it's always great to have you back.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we need to not leave it as long next time.
I know, yeah. So for people who just find out about Skarlett Riot, where can they find you, like social media and things?
Yeah, definitely. We're on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Skarlett Riot UK, Instagram and Twitter, and we're on YouTube. And yeah, so come follow us and check us out. We're on Spotify as well.
Yeah, I know, because like you say, you've done loads, like say from like go back like over 10 years, you did like songs like Take It All. You go from there to Lullaby. I mean, that's what, 4 or 5 albums now?
Yes, it's crazy how time has just flown completely, and but I hope with every release that we try and improve with each release, and yeah, we've got some new music that's going to actually come out this year as well.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
Can you give us any hints or not?
That's all I can say.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, it's always good to see Skarlett Riot live because like you're always full of energy. Like I said, I've got you on video there, so everyone's going to see.
Oh, that's amazing! We can't wait to watch it back.
Yeah, I know. It's like as you've probably seen already on like Spotify. Skarlett Riot's always in my like top 1 or 2. Like normally it's Avril Lavigne, but you actually kicked off number 1 last year. So.
Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot. It really does.
Yeah, it is. And all I can say is I wish you best for the tour because I think who are you supporting tomorrow?
I'm Esoterica in Birmingham.
Okay.
Yes, that's the first day, and we're away until the 20th of April. So yeah, it's gonna be good. This one definitely warmed us up into it.
Also, what do you think of the growth? Because this venue's less than a year old.
I love it. Yeah, the stage is great, the sound, the setup, and just the whole like floor through that, and even like through into the bar is awesome. So yeah, I definitely love to come back.
Yeah. Well, all I say is I wish you the best, and thank you for this.
Thank you for having me.
3 great bands, 3 fantastic interviews, and then catch up with some old friends.
Plus a signed set list as well. What more could you ever ask for? So, 3 fantastic bands, 3 fantastic interviews. Thank you to everybody who did the interviews with me. I really appreciate it. A big massive thank you to Stuart. Stuart's a really nice guy, and he said some nice words to me as well, which I really appreciate. I've followed him and Vorstellan for a very long time now. I've also followed Skarlett Riot for a long time as well, as you can tell. Since the Tear Me Down tour in 2013, when they got supported by Vorstellan Murphy at the Think Tank in Newcastle, which is by the Centre for Life. The very first LP they did, I believe, was called Villain, which also had tracks such as the Take It All Away. So I've followed them from then all the way up to now. So the most recent thing they've done is called Lullaby, as Chloe said in the interview. Check that on YouTube if you can. It is very powerful and emotional, like she said. And also big thank you to Ellen as well. Ellen's a fantastic band. Tonight was my first experience with them, and I'd love to see them again. The atmosphere is fantastic. It's just like in your face, like bang, bang, bang. So yeah, if you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I wish you the best.